Siddhartha Gautama was born in Lumbini, Nepal, around 623 BC. His father, King Suddhodana, was the ruler of Kapilavastu, and his mother was Queen Maya. His birth was accompanied by auspicious signs, including the legend of Queen Maya's dream about a white elephant, which was interpreted as a sign of greatness. Siddhartha was born immaculate, without blemish, and immediately stood up and took his first steps towards the north, and the ground he stepped on was adorned with lotus flowers. Unfortunately, Queen Maya passed away just 7 days after giving birth to Siddhartha, so he was cared for and raised by his aunt, Pajapati. The sage Asita had prophesied that the prince would eventually become a Buddha. Upon hearing this prophecy, King Suddhodana became worried because if the prince became a Buddha, no one would inherit his throne. The sages explained that the prince should not witness 4 specific events to prevent him from becoming an ascetic: old age, sickness, death, and a wandering ascetic. King Suddhodana chose to provide Siddhartha with a comfortable, wealthy, and sheltered life in the palace. He was shielded from the harsh realities of life and received an excellent education and training. At the age of 19, Siddhartha was married to Princess Yasodhara, and they were blessed with a son named Rahula. One day, Siddhartha left the palace and witnessed firsthand the 4 conditions as predicted by the sage Asita. He encountered old people, sick people, corpses, and wandering ascetic. Deeply affected by the suffering he witnessed, Siddhartha made the decision to leave his life of luxury and embark on a spiritual quest to find answers to fundamental questions about life. One night, Prince Siddhartha decided to leave his palace, accompanied by his charioteer, Channa. His determination was unwavering as he set out to undergo the great renunciation by living a holy life as an ascetic. For several years, Siddhartha wandered through forests and sought wisdom from various ascetic teachers, adopting extreme forms of self-mortification in his quest for truth. However, he found that these practices were unsatisfying and realized that they did not lead him toward enlightenment. Siddhartha eventually settled under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, vowing not to leave until he found the answers he sought. After intense meditation and inner introspection, he achieved enlightenment at the age of 35. This pivotal moment is known as his Bodhi experience or enlightenment. During his enlightenment, Siddhartha gained profound insights into the nature of suffering, the causes of suffering, and the path to liberation from suffering. He became the Buddha, which means the awakened one. After his enlightenment, the Buddha spent the last 45 years of his life teaching his doctrines to his disciples and others. He attracted numerous followers, both monks and nuns, who formed the core of the early Buddhist community, Sangha. Buddhism gradually spread throughout India and other parts of Asia during and after the Buddha's lifetime. The Buddha's teachings, preserved in the Tripitaka, Pali Canon, and other scriptures, formed the foundation of various Buddhist traditions. At the age of 80, the Buddha passed away in the city of Kushinagar. His final words to his followers were to diligently strive for their own liberation and to be a lamp unto themselves.